Put up. Put a 50 round on that Glock. Put a when you driving the top. I put your button there, I can't stop.
What's good with you guys? I'm back with another YouTube video, and I'm sorry for the lack of videos. If you guys didn't see the community post already, I just started school back. It's my first week. You know, no excuse. I feel like every time I tell you I don't post, I always have an excuse. No excuses. I'm about to start posting more. If you guys don't know, YouTube added a new feature called Super Thanks. It should be on the screen right here, like the icon of it. Is where you could basically like help me out, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's $1 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It could go a long way. And I'm trying to build this YouTube thing up off the ground. I love you guys. I know you guys love me. You guys love the videos. So I'm gonna keep on putting them out. Once again, oh, and another thing, if you do give a super thanks, you will be in the videos. You know, your comments, I'll shout you out or whatever. And or y'all write in the comments what y'all want me to do. But yeah, love you guys. We got a Judge Joe Brown video. Let's get into this.
Rihanna and her friend just bust open my door.
Yeah, let's get to the part about her pulling the pistol.
The gun fell and I reached down in my pants so I could pull it out.
Ooh, bad girls you love to hate. Today on Judge Joe Brown.
A babysitter takes a drawn gun as her cue to quit. Customer service representative Carla Harper is suing her grandson's former babysitter for advance payment on services. Defendant Brittany Tishner says the money was for past work. Now, here's Judge Joe Brown.
Ms. Harper, it would appear that you're suing Miss...
Oh, this is interesting. It's two women, so Judge Joe Brown can't take nobody's side.
Because she has not...
Well, he gonna find a way. He's gonna find a way. I think he's gonna take the younger girl's side. Let's see, though.
...performed, what do you put it, babysitting services for your grandchild that you prepaid to her.
That's correct.
The defense you give is that due to the conduct of the mother of the grandchild, it would be both unsafe and improper for you to perform in such tasks.
Yes, Judge Joe Brown.
You first. By the way, you come up, you're the mother.
Okay, on Thursday, March 26th, I paid Brittany $300 to babysit Giovanni for the month of April.
That child is now
13 months.
13 months. And let's see, your daughter is what, 14?
Yes, sir. Okay, Brittany did babysit Giovanni for a
You're
week.
34, right?
Yes, I am. Okay, so the
Look
week
at Judge
prior
Joe.
to...
Look at him trying to put the math together. Oh, you're 34 and you have a daughter that's 14? Like, come on, bro.
Paying Brittany $300. I did pay her $80 to babysit for that week. Then on that following Thursday to start as of April, I gave her $300 cash and brought the baby. 2 days later, she sent me a text message and told me she couldn't babysit.
Why did you need to take the child over there for her to babysit anyway?
Because I work. And
You work?
Yes.
Are you in school?
Yes.
What grade are you in?
9th.
9th grade.
Yeah.
Okay. So when was the defendant supposed to get your child, your grandchild?
She had been babysitting as of the week prior to the week that I paid her the $300.
She says that in her mouth you hadn't paid her for that week.
Well, I did.
And that the payment was tendered after the completion of the task. Not prepaid, but paid after she completed the task.
No.
That's her version. I mean, you make
that's incorrect. Because I paid Brittany.
Where was the babysitting
Sorry.
supposed to be done?
At Brittany's house.
Supposed to be at your place. Is that a home or apartment?
It's an apartment.
Now, who's supposed to bring the child over there?
I bring him. I bring him every morning. I pick him up. I make sure he has everything that he needs.
If that is the case, then why did you show up over at her apartment? You acknowledge you did. You say that it doesn't make any difference just because there was a, how do you put it, a little disagreement between yourself and the defendant. How did that happen?
All right, well, I was told pick up my son and my clothes from Brittany's house because I was staying with...
Whoa. Not judging. This is her daughter? I thought that was the mom's daughter, and I thought she was just here like for testimony. Dude, she's 14. That's nuts, bro. That's nuts. That's nuts, bro. Once again, not judging. Stuff happens. Kids are stupid. But, y'all gotta know better to be 14 having kids, bro. And when I say y'all, I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all know this already.
I moved out.
You was staying with her?
Yeah.
Now, you went over there to pick up your stuff and the child. What happened? What
Okay.
is this little fight?
I was at my mom's house before I went to go pick up my son. I told my mom I was going to go pick up my son. And so I went to Brittany's house to go pick up my things and go pick up my son. So I'm going in, I'm picking up all my stuff and this and this. And so Brittany won't stop me, and Brittany tells me, she's like, well, I don't know what you're going to do, but Miss Carla told me that you can't take Giovanni. So I told her, I'm like this, well, that's my baby. And if I feel like I'm going to take him. You feel me? And so then I gathered up all my things and I told my friend Demi to take my son downstairs. And I'm getting all my other clothes, and me and Brittany are going back and forth. And prior then,
How old were you then? Just turned
I'm
14.
15.
14?
I'm 15.
You're 14.
I'm
You're 15 now. Oh, my. Let's go to the defendant. What happened on the afternoon or evening in question that she's talking about?
Okay, well, I was at home. I didn't get a call before she even came over at all saying
You're a
that she was
student,
coming.
right?
Yeah.
Work too?
No, I'm on unemployment right now.
But you're a student.
Yeah, I'm a student.
That's job enough.
I didn't get a call before, saying, Brianna's coming over, just to let you know so I could be prepared. I'm at home. Brianna and her friend just bust open my door, okay?
Bust open your, what do you mean by that?
She opened my door, came in.
Didn't knock.
Did knock. Came in, took Giovanni from my hand, just really totally just disrespectful. Just
All right, now,
violent.
stop there,
I
man.
mean, once again, it's her kid, even though that's like wrong to just bust in somebody's house. And once again, I don't know if she's telling the truth, but even if she did, like, just take him out of your hands, it's her kid, like, So, like, who are you to be like, oh, no, you can't leave? Like, no, I birthed this little motherfucker. Like, this is my kid.
I want to go back in time. How did you come to be acquainted with the young lady?
Well, this lady from church, her daughter had told me about her. And she was like, well, she doesn't have a place to stay. And I was like, okay, well, if that was me in that situation.
You're doing good Christian charity, right? Mm-hmm. So what'd you do?
I was like, okay.
And why doesn't she have a place to stay, but she's standing up here right next to her mama? Mom, what is you doing? Like, yeah, even though, like, I know if I was a parent, I wouldn't be happy if my 14-year-old daughter had a kid. But the last thing I'm going to do is kick her out my house and just have a 14-year-old, 15-year-old out here with a infant. Like, that's wrong. Like, you should go to jail. Honestly, you should go to jail for that. Like, that's beyond child services. Like, you need to go to jail and do some time for real, because that's nuts.
Well, you're more than welcome to come stay with me. More than welcome. And she was like, okay, it was fine then, and then a couple weeks after, personalities clashed. So
well, I imagine they would from what you described. You are the one who's on the lease for the apartment, paying the rent. Mm-hmm. So what happens now? She cops this attitude on you.
Bro, you don't let nobody stay with you that's in need of help if you want them to pay you, bro. Or they just let them pay you a little bit. You should, bro, if you know that you got a friend that's 14, that's underage, with a child, and you got a house and you let them live with you, you should not expect her to pay rent. That's how I feel. Because I feel like that's like a backhanded favor. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm doing you a favor, but you got to pay me rent. Like, no, that's fucked up. If one of my friends had a kid and their parent kicked them out because they had the kid, and I was old enough to have an apartment and be stable, why would I want rent from my friend that I know is struggling? That's the whole reason I'm letting them stay in my house in the first place.
it's just the reason why I mainly kicked her out was because of the disrespect. You don't bring people in my house 1 o'clock in the morning and then they don't.
1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm wrong. It's not afternoon. I saw 1. I just knew we're talking about afternoon, not 1 a.m. Somebody walks in your door unannounced at 1 a.m. The person with her, was it male or female?
Oh, and I just thought about it. That makes sense now to why she didn't knock. she lived with you. Why would she have to knock if she lives with you? I don't know whose side I'm on right now, bro. I'm confused because, like, you said she just walked through your door disrespectful. She lives with you, though. Like, what do you mean unexpected? Like, if I'm living somewhere, I'm not about to knock on the door. I'm going to walk in. Or unless I don't have a key or something. Like, I'm confused, bro.
At first, I thought it was a party because it was something to do with Mardi Gras, and I thought they're going to.
The person that came with her, was he male? Was it a he or a she?
It was a lot of guys and some
So
females.
all these strange guys come in your place at 1 a.m. in the morning unannounced, just open walk on in.
Yeah, that's wrong, though. And, bro, dude, that's wild, bro. How are you 15 and you with all these dudes, bro? Like, have some respect. Well, I'm guessing her mom not showing her nothing that her mom is supposed to.
I told her, and I did get an attitude. I'm not gonna lie, I did get an attitude because I'm like, Raylana, I thought you guys were leaving to Ogden to go.
So you asked her to leave, right?
Yeah.
Did it end at that point?
No, she said, well, I'm trying to get him out. Da, da, da. I was like, okay. So I waited. So the next morning, so I go to bed. The next morning,
it went further.
Still party. Still there the next day.
You couldn't get them out of your apartment. They just said, we're going to bogart the place. We're here, we're partying, you don't like it, put earplugs in. Go back to bed.
Exactly.
Next morning, what happens? Since they took your place over.
There's still people over my house. And it just really hurt me and just really disrespectful because it's like, I told her, before you bring somebody over my house, just out of respect, just tell me or ask me.
I'm still concerned about the extent to which this thing escalated somewhat later. What happened? Let's go there. She had left all these people in your place.
I never left anybody in your house.
I love this. She comes over to man's a kid 1 a.m., leaves all these strange men at your house, takes the place over. Next morning they're there. Be quiet. You weren't there, and then she shows back up.
This is a whole different story.
What happens when she shows back up after she brought all these people in your house?
I think it was like the next week after I had kicked her out because I couldn't take it. And then she came back over to get her stuff. She had brought, her friends were waiting downstairs besides one of her friends who came up to hold the baby, which she went downstairs with her baby. So I went back there, you know, making sure she wasn't taking any of my stuff. So after that, we were cussing at each other. She was saying, you know, well, you don't know have my baby stuff in. I was like, well, you don't even take care of your baby that well. And I kicked her in her stomach. I kicked her. I let you talk. Let me talk.
Well, bottom line is before the thing, be quiet. Just get to the part about her pulling the pistol on you.
Okay, this is the.
Whoa. Like, they didn't say nothing about no pistol, dog.
She was coming up.
And why does a 14-year-old mother have a pistol?
And out of defense, I kicked her in her stomach. After she
was a toy. It wasn't even a real gun.
Toy.
It was an airsoft gun, and what happened was Brittany kicked me. We weren't even nowhere near the door. Brittany kicked me.
Yeah, so you broke off in there gonna brandish a toy gun.
So after I kicked her in her stomach, I ran, of course, because she fell down and I ran. My friend said she pulled out.
The gun fell. The gun fell, and I reached down to my pants so I could pull it out, so I could fight
Enough
her.
said. End of it.
We'll be right back with Judge Joe Brown.
How many were?
Dog, this sounds like a comedy movie, bro. What is happening right now? You argue with someone, you kick them in their stomach, they fall, and you run away, and they pull out an airsoft gun. Dude, this literally doesn't sound like real life.
You were 13 when you got impregnated, right?
Yes, I was.
Bad girls you love to hate today on Judge Joe Brown.
We're back with Judge Joe Brown. The defendant in this case says she was doing the plaintiff's daughter a favor, and it turned out to be a nightmare. After caring for the plaintiff's grandson, she was forced to defend herself against his gun-toting mother. Let's take a look.
I bet you haven't even made a claim for child support, have you?
Actually, yes, I have.
How many you were? That means you were 13 when you got impregnated, right?
Yes, I was.
Are they haven't prosecuted somebody for having sex with a 13-year-old who is not competent to consent?
Wait, bro. I don't know why when I heard that she was a 14-year-old mother, Why did I automatically think that the kid, the dude that got her pregnant was also young? Dude, if you telling me a grown man did that, that's sick, bro. That is sick.
That's a felony. I think it carries 25 minimum.
But that really doesn't
So we
have
got
anything
somebody ought
to
to be
do with
doing
the fact
20.
that
No, that has a lot to do with it. And I know that's not the mom talking. Oh my God, this is such a bad mom. Oh my God.
5 years minimum in the penitentiary.
got paid for babysitting and didn't do the job for that week.
I'm
No,
not.
damn the babysitting. This is the least of our problems. We need to be talking about the grown man that you let impregnate your 13-year-old daughter. That's what we need to be talking about right now. You need to be locked up. He need to be locked up. Your daughter pulling guns on people. She need to be locked up. Everybody needs to be locked up.
Going to deal with this. Why don't you get your household in order? You had her when you were what?
Wait a minute. This don't. My household is in order.
You had her.
Your house is not in order. You kicked your daughter out. You made her live with this girl over here. So you kicked your daughter out your house. Your house not in order. Like a grown man, and I was about to say 18. If he grown, he probably not even 18. He probably way older. Grown man out here sleeping with your 13-year-old daughter. Getting her pregnant at that. That's even worse. And your household is in order? Dude, order is the last thing your household is in.
I did. I
You're
had my daughter when I
34,
was
she's
19 years
19.
old.
You go
Yes,
take
I
off
did.
from the job,
I
and you
paid
go
Brittany.
take care of this
Brittany
hood rat
agreed
over
to
here.
babysit.
Comes up
Brittany
in here and got
babysit.
the gun.
And then-
What are you
and then-
doing with one?
Hey, yeah. This is the first time I agree with Judge Joe Brown. We might be cool after this. Because a lot of the other times Judge Joe Brown be going overboard, I feel like he didn't go enough. She need to be taught a lesson, bro.
Minor, you're not entitled to have a firearm or
But what
anything
does
that
that
looks
have to
like
do
it.
with her
So
owing
you
me more
go
money
to this
for
woman's house
babysitting?
after you sit there bogarted, put strange men in there who decided they're going to take her place
Guys,
over,
this is
spend the
ridiculous.
night, and then you come back again next week. You bring a sidearm with you. Hey, oh, he fell on the ground. That's when she, oh no, out of here. Bye. No how, no.
Ended with some serious and dangerous
Didn't mean to do
drama
that.
for the defendant. The judge throws out.
But that is the end of the video. If you guys made it this far, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. And like I said earlier in the video, YouTube added this new feature called Super Thanks. It's right under. I put the icon in the beginning of the video. If you guys want to, go leave one. I think it ranges from like $1 to $50. I'm not asking for nothing crazy, but I'm not even really asking you guys. I really just, if you guys want to, because I know it's you guys out there that really support me like that, to where you guys would. I'm just letting you guys be aware of it, and I'm really thankful for just even you guys watching the videos, even if you never comment. You know what I'm saying? Just you clicking on my videos, it makes me happy. You guys leaving likes, I love you guys so much, man, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.